1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I am Sammy Grayson. Here with me today are Triforce of Doom, Red Nova, and Canther.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
And it is time for more Final Fantasy XIV. Alphino has some grand vision.
Yep.
And we're helping him with it. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. Military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become a source of endless debate.
Yeah, I can see why that would be the problem.
And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on nice. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation accorded to the Scions. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lacking deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage the fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scions' command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey, and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Laminsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall.
Alright.
Off to Limsa.
Out to Belgiumcha?
Yes. Hold on. Let me adjust my mic a little bit. There we go. What the fuck?
What?
Seafaring. Oh, someone linked a thing in chat. Seafaring toad. The first sailors to spy one of these odd creatures at sea thought they had taken leave of their senses, or at the very least had taken a wrong turn and somehow ended up in a pond.
Interesting.
Hello, Alphino.
Ah, there you are. I am ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral Bluffersfin. While the Admiral and I are finalizing promissory boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey.
Alright.
You heard him. Upper decks. Isn't there one, like, right here?
I believe so.
Ah, yes. Let's start north and make our way down.
Yeah, give me a sec though, still loading.
Okay.
There we go, okay. Up.
Yeah, there's an aetheryte right there. Up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're passing it on the way anyway. Carvalane. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch. And I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category.
Fair enough.
So that's a no. So where are the others? Just go to half castle, should be close enough.
And we got the map on the teleport menu, so that'll help.
Yep. Commodore Reiner. Master Alphino's new organization. Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offering. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Limensa must needs receive my full attention. Once again, fair. Busy man. Okay. Aft Castle. Okay. Up the stairs to the left.
Loading. There we go.
Loading, loading, loading.
Okay. I get here faster, but my sprint still needs to recharge.
Eh? Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalane's door. You already did, and he said no. Where are you going?
Thought I was following the arrows, I was wrong. Okay, there was a bridge over there too. Okay. I expanded the map and saw the big horizontal bridge, but not the diagonal one.
Hello, Guildmaster. A precursor to a United Eorzean Grand Company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Naldik and Vimelis keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Good enough?
I get the feeling we're not going to get many yeses.
Probably not. People got shit to do. Come on. Take a left down the stairs. This would look cool if not for all the fog. Hello, Riol. Well, if it ain't Harris, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough, or daft enough, to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Riol, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes? Through whistles at Bronze Lake? It ain't often I drag me arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? Looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Sounds like a right lark it does. Alrighty, lad, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet. Hey!
Hey, so we're gonna get at least one yes per region, then that's good.
Let's see.
The airship landing.
Alright. Yeah. I think I left around here.
Hey, time to hand these out.
Beep. Beep.
Oh, this guy.
Hello, pretty people. How are you? Hello, Pentakilo. Good to see you again. Alright. There you are.
Okay. Etherite it over to airship landing.
Hello.
Hi.
1 second. Harris, your recruiting went well, I trust. I'm curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nuffica's altar. To Gridania.
If only you had more time in the game. Oh well.
What's up?
Nah, just talking to an NPC.
So, how close are we? Out of curiosity?
To Heavensward?
Yeah.
We are right now in patch 2.3. There's still patch 2.4, 2.5, and then 2.55.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're like halfway there, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Probably just over half.
God, yeah, I cannot imagine how long this would have taken pre-patches.
Oh, it took a while. Yeah, you're lucky we're getting the short version.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they cut stuff out of there. That's for
They
sure.
cut a lot of stuff out of there.
Yep. And that's why we were able to fight Ramu last session instead of having to do it now this session. Also, I'm on the last quest of 2.3. Handing out the uniforms. Oh, here's a familiar face.
I'll be right back.
All
I'll
right.
deal with some grocery stuff. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
Who's watching anime?
Oh no, I had one of my phone games boot up working on it while waiting.
Alright. Alphino. How's it going, my boy? My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates as run dry, let us rendezvous with the airship ticket counter as before.
Yeah, I was basically I figured I'd, see how much more of my, daily stuff I could get done in Blue Archive while waiting.
Ah.
Yeah, my friend Yuri, made a video about the game a while back, which made me go, oh, that game actually has an English version now, okay. Because it's a game that was on my radar for a bit due to fan art, and it's like, I'm interested in seeing what this game's like, and yeah, it's a really fun game.
Uh-huh, fan art.
I hate Dark Knight tanks.
Alright.
But the thing is, the fan art that most people ended up making were finally at the event for that in English.
Laurentius. Oh god, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune first face I see upon my release be yours. Eh? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscarin's. Yes, now I remember. Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if jail had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. Less out of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As a matter stand, the Wood Whalers will have not more to do with me. This may be just the second chance I was looking for. Revenant's toll, you say? I shall leave at once. Shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man.
And if you don't hold up on that promise, well, you'll have the entire silence to deal with, probably. Like, that'll keep him in line for sure.
Yep.
Speaking of familiar faces, yeah, you're
Yeah,
here.
I forget what... I kind of forget, actually. What did he do that caused us to arrest him?
He was feeding information to the Garleans.
Ah, right, that.
Yeah. I'll be seeing way more of you in the future down the line here, Mr. Soundboard.
Oh, there's someone right over here.
Unless you're good.
Cool.
Thank you. Alian. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let's return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good.
Oh, got my back.
I'm terribly sorry, we were just... Oh, Harris, isn't it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. You were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Mione tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. Now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order. Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here will be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur safely home. Fucking French-ass elf names.
Yeah, I shouldn't be too surprised Gridania is more receptive to say yes than Limsa was.
Yep.
Oh, this guy!
Yep, this guy. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions? I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I've sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. Just knowing how his questline went, that makes too much sense. Especially since he would have to be there for if you didn't do the unlock the hard mode quest yet.
Yeah. It's not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. This company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but studies appear less than focused. You must refuse our invitation until such time as your organization is more organized.
That makes sense. Alright. And the airship landing.
Yep.
So...
I love how there's just a direct teleport to the airship landing.
Wait, which one would it be?
It's at the very bottom of the list. Or do you not have all the Aetherites in Gridania?
Oh, right, I still need to get the Archers Guild. Forgot that the airship landing is the reward for getting all of them. Okay, so in that case for me, well, if I recall, the Archers Guild is on the east of Old Gridania, so I might as well just go this way. Because I might as well get that while I'm at it. What's that noise in the background?
Motors.
Ah. Yeah, I had taken care of the Botanist Guild one at least while you were taking care of your stuff, so...
Ah.
But Archer's Guild was on the other half of the town, so I was like, I'll take care of that one later. Yeah, no wonder I didn't get the Archer's Guild yet. It's pretty out of the way. And, tuned.
Woo!
Oh my god, it's really having me stand still while giving me all the, you now have access to this shit, huh? Alright, there we go. At least that's taken care of now for any later cases.
Yep.
Oh, and he's right there too, nice.
Yep. What news, Harris? For my part, the Elder Seeds here was most amenable to our requirements. Former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer. A company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. Interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Old Da while the iron is hot? Let's meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close.
Alright.
To Old Da. Old Da.
Duh.
Old Da.
Duh.
Old Da. And it's raining. Wrong spot.
At the Royal Promenade, so...
Also the wrong spot. I apparently fucking ignored directions. Because I'm an idiot.
Such an ironic quest name.
What?
You're not the one that I'm on.
Ah. There you are.
Oh yeah, I'm now doing the first question past 2.4.
Yeah,
so
I ended up basically being right in line with you because of your wrong turns matching up with my loading screen.
Old Da, the Gilded City, where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves as successful as the previous two. I do suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts. I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard.
Yeah, that would be bad faith.
Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Harris. Okay.
Whee!
Steps of Thal.
I just
That's
jumped
literally
down the
just
hole.
Oh. Yeah, that works. I keep forgetting that's not a separate area.
Yeah, I was like, does this work? Yes!
And now we know. Coming around the corner here.
Let's see. I might as well start with this guy here.
Landebert. Landebert. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for.
Where the fuck did that rumor come from?
Good question. Synthgott. Company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation.
Yeah, I kind of figured an Old Da would mostly be duds.
Yep. Port on over to the Weavers.
Alright. Let's had all of this place's Aetherites.
Woo!
Probably because with all those quests, we end up traveling all around anyway.
Yep. Beep, beep, beep. Hello. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you are wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir.
Well, that's one hell of a misunderstanding.
Yeah. Isn't she one of the Hildebrand NPCs?
I think so? Oh, alright.
I don't know. Ah, yes, I still need to do that at some point. Hello. Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson of the Church of St. Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on Drybone's less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, wasn't it? Ah, 'tis new companions you seek, then. The proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. For the kids. Oh, the show days.
Well, this last person better be a yes, otherwise we were SOL.
Let's see. Port on over to the Gladiators Guild.
I mean, it's basically right here anyway. That's the wrong hallway. I almost went up the stairs.
Hello, Wilred.
Oh yeah, this guy was part of that quest line. All right.
Yep. Wait, you're the man who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't... I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Any road, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated, and found to make of myself a more worldly man. So here I am. A new company of champions. You say it will take me to all corners of the realm. Sounds like exactly the kind of opportunity I need. Don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Hey!
And then we just gotta warp back over to there. Awesome.
Back to the promenade.
Boop.
Hey, we actually loaded in at the same time for once.
I think it helps that, like, this was one of the last areas I was just in, so it didn't take as long to load, maybe. I have no idea how this game prioritizes that shit.
Me neither. How fares you, Harris? What hidden gems did the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Alamigan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. These troubled years following the calamity talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, Harris. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over. Documents signed and the finances secure. There's not to prevent me from taking the next step. You are concerned by the Syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption.
Oh, so that one guy saying, talking about that, it was very much just a rumor. Cool.
Yep. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, Well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn the people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let's return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea.
Alright. Oh, we just cut to cutscene. Alright.
Yep.
I was expecting to have to teleport back.
Yeah. Munch, munch.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Well, good to know someone has faith in us.
Yes, there is that, I suppose.
Virginia Sam, hope is happy to oblige to that.
Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Or Nanamo.
Sad
Have
potato.
faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
And back to the Rising Stones.
Alright, now we teleport back.
Yay!
Man, I forgot how long it can take for Mordona to load sometimes.
Yep. A lot of stuff goes on in Mordona. Hello, Alphino.
I am talking to him.
Okay. That is not a journey I soon wish to repeat. I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our efforts is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Harris. I'm certain that the antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties. And with that, gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.